As rules of Hate Week, your team wins, you make a victory lap. Your team loses, you must eat crow. Except this time, since it was a double hate week, blindly thinking we'd sweep MetLife Stadium twice in a row, this is a double crow coming at ya, New York. Not that I mind, considering I was actually born in Brooklyn, raised majority of my life down here in South Florida. Had I continued growing up there, I'd probably be either a Giants or a Jets fan. Yet, strangely enough, I'm satisfied with my Dolphins, believe it or not. But enough about me. Let's start this crow with the Jets. 7 field goals, no touchdowns. We nearly won, but just one missed field goal and a pass interference call iced us a chance to sweep the Gangrene Nation. Sam Darnold pretty much proved that he's good when he plays at home. Though it was a grinding, anticlimactic duel between us rivals, the Jets denied getting swept by us. It may not have been a satisfying win for the butt fumble, but I gotta hand it to you. If there's one thing I've learned from last season, is that Week 14 can be magical. And that game sure as hell proved it. Now next game, you guys played the Baltimore Ravens on last Thursday night game of the season. My $1 million question was, how will the ass whooping you guys get against them compared to ours? Week 1, we lost 10-59. Y'all lost 21-42. It may have been a big difference in points nonetheless, but I must say, I'm impressed you guys managed to put 21 points on the board. That's a head somewhat held high exiting the game. Good luck in your Super Bowl. I once made a comment saying that your win against us was your Super Bowl. Nah. Your real Super Bowl coming up will be Week 17 against Buffalo. You're going to need it, though, considering we haven't seen them be this legit since Jim Kelly was quarterback. 79, this one's for you. As for this recent loss against the New York Giants, I honestly was unable to see the game because in a week, family is coming over. This room will be donated to one of them. So I was cleaning up around house, and I didn't really see the game. But from what I read from the Daily NFL, what we learned from Week 15 games, as I scrolled down to read my Dolphins taking on the New York Giants, it was pretty much that same sad theme that we Dolphins have been doing this season. I'm not talking about tanking. I'm talking about a tale of two halves. We do good and okay in the first half. Back to the crow. I'm talking about the tale of two halves, where we do good and okay the first half, but when we do so bad in the second half, in which sometimes I question myself on why I'm still a Dolph fan. I could bitch and complain about our performance, how Fitzpatrick probably isn't getting enough help, and how his arm needs rest, and we need to start gambling on Josh Rosen a little more, especially against our next opponents coming up, the 1-13 Bengals. I'm not making it, and just for the record, I'm just going to say this right now, I'm not making a hate week, because I honestly feel we're going to lose to them. And if you think I'm going to crow to a 1-13 team, as they say in New York, forget about it. But I must say, Giants, like I said in my hate week, you guys saved our perfect season nearly in jeopardy about 12 years ago. So I think it's only fair it would go against us as we say goodbye to Eli in his last game at Metlife. I honestly think it's fucking stupid how commentators and sport analysts are questioning whether Eli should be in the Hall of Fame. He won 2 Super Bowls against the best of the best. Twice, may I add. Yeah, he probably didn't do much, but he did just enough. He sure as hell did. I give my shout-outs shall be given to the entire Giants Mafia. Rayvon from Virginia. Bad Dog. Keep up the good work with your content, dude. You're doing a great job. Terror Belly. Though you never really put any 2 cents on this game, not that you need to because you're busy growing your gaming channel, still, we've talked through chats, and while this season you were making hate weeks and crows, I clowned around commenting we'll win week 15. And we didn't. Crow to you as well as to Cop Pizzle and the rest of the Giants Mafia. We suck. We really do. But mark my words. Next 4 years, in 2023, we'll get you guys good. Because you'll be playing at our house, and we, like the dolphin, will rise from the ocean and breach into competition. But until then, I was wrong. I thought we'd come to MetLife Stadium and make it our house, beating the Jets and the Giants in a row, thinking they were 2 bum teams, only to then discover the biggest bum team next to Cincinnati is us. And the worst part is, I sadly feel Cincinnati will get their second win against us. We're just a team with no talent. But I trust Brian Flores. And this can pretty much sum up our season. No, we're not tanking. We just suck. But this is truly Brian Flores' chance to test the waters of being a head coach. And hopefully 2 things. All these losses that we get this season will be enough for him to learn and grow better as a head coach in these next coming years. And hopefully we'll start Josh Rosen against the Cincinnati Bengals. Because if we're going to win against our Super Bowl Week 17 at New England, even though the chances are completely against us, we're going to need Fitzpatrick to be 100%. Because so far he's the best player on our team. And hopefully after this season, when 2020 begins, things will get better. The Dolphins, I mean, seriously, we Dolphins have waited long enough. We've gone through so many heartbreaks. We've made shit teams of the past seasons look legit again. And any doubts they have against their team, leave it to us to make any doubts go away. So, seriously, I love my Dolphins, and I'll continue to represent my Dolphins, whether they suck, whether they're embarrassing, whether they're bad or not. But you know what? I really hope that in the draft pick, we pick correctly. And whether we may seem to pick correctly or not, hopefully we start becoming competitive again. Because I would really, really, really fucking love that right now. This is Dolphignition. Congrats, Jets and Giants. Fins up till the day I die. And this is your double dose of Crow. From yours truly. And I'm out.